New moon in Scorpio on 20th of November. Let's talk about it without any astrological jargon. Hey, I'm Yoshi, I'm a holistic astrologer and I'm really happy that you are here. If you like this video, remember to subscribe and comment because that's the thing which helps this channel to grow. Let's begin. First, do not waste the opportunity when it's coming to you. It's not about chasing something which you wish to happen, but it's not really here. But when the person, the situation is just in front of you, don't shrink, don't hide. This new moon is an invitation to grow in the most loving way. To stop negotiation with habits which are slowly killing your energy, or maybe fast, maybe it's not even a slow process. You might notice little clashes in your reality, especially in relationship with others. Your old patterns of behavior are still here, but they don't feel comfortable anymore. Why? Because you are not living from fear anymore, because you are not living for approvals of others anymore. Also, you might be absolutely over of bonding with people over the type of trauma they had, over the toxic relationships which you had with them. In moments like that, things can become louder just because it's so uncomfortable for you that you see them, feel them, notice them even more. And I want to notice here, all those processes, they don't need to be dramatic. If you are listening to astrology and you hear over and over again, oh, this is such an intense new moon in Scorpio. Yes, this process is intense, but that doesn't mean it's wrong. It doesn't mean it's dramatic. It's nothing to be scared about, even if what I'm talking about feels quite intense. I think I'm quite intense person. If you know me, it's true. But this new moon is here to show you the truth, to show you who you become and what's no longer for you, what doesn't fit you anymore. Whatever good you started, especially in March 2025, you see that the progress is here, even when you feel that sometimes it's a bit slow and the full results are not here yet. They are not here yet, that's quite clear for all of us. But if you will look back 3 years ago, 6 years ago, exactly 6 years ago, 2019, you are not the same person. Your life is so different. And that's why those old relationship patterns, not only in relationships, but Scorpio is a relationship zodiac sign. They don't fit the version of you, who you are right now and who you are becoming. I came across the explanation why we so easily come back to old behaviors, especially those ones which are not good for us. Your nervous system feels unsafe with everything which is unfamiliar. And familiarity is more important than growth, than your goal, than your idea about how you wish your life to look like. Your nervous system is trying to protect you from feeling of being judged, from feeling of possible failure, so many things which your nervous system feels that needs to protect you. If you are taking care of your health this year, and this is quite a big theme for this year for many people because of astrology, but you have this back and forth situations when you are going to gym, then you are not going to gym, when you know what type of diet is good for you, your nervous system is trying to come back to the most familiar idea about who you are, what are you doing in life, and let's be real also, what's the easiest? Is it the same like laziness? It's not the same like laziness, it's safety. The change can come only when your nervous system and your unconscious mind can accept the fact that this is natural for you to go to the gym, to sleep enough, to choose the things which are good for your body. When your unconscious mind can see you not as a person who is trying so hard, it's so difficult to do it, then can accept that those things are just part of you and it's not fighting anymore. Another scenario, let's say you want to make a business making handmade jewelry. You are already making them, they are beautiful, your family and friends are buying them, and they are truly love them. And you feel that is time for the next stage, you need to expand. But you are procrastinating on creating your shop or starting an Instagram account. Is it because you are lazy? No, you are not lazy, and you deeply know it. But what's happening? Are you scared of unknown? Are you having those conversations with yourself? I don't know how to create a professional looking Instagram, how to take good pictures. I don't know which type of shopping platform is the best for me. I don't know is very often just a description for I don't feel safe with this situation. Your nervous system cannot hold the calm idea of you being visible, being maybe judged by someone from your high school. Sometimes it's quite ridiculous when we are thinking about the people from the past that their opinion matters, but it can't stop you. And the best information is trainable to change this problem. How can we change it? You need to start doing the thing. It's not possible to figure out all steps on a new project which you never done before just in your head. You can educate yourself to feel calmer, to have some informations, but before you will start, it's not possible to feel ready enough, calm enough. If you already feel so tight, so stressed, you need to start doing the thing. Especially when some opportunities are just showing up in your life, and that might happen during this new moon, especially because the Sun and Mercury Kazimi, but I will be not talking about astrology details this time. Support your body with breath work, somatic exercise, hypnosis or guided meditation. They are, to be fair, they are quite similar. If you are not doing them with the coach, with a trained person, and you are just listening from YouTube, they are so similar and extremely helpful. Breathwork, somatic exercise, guided meditation, and work on your mind, work with limiting beliefs. Your mind doesn't need long motivational speech like you can do it, it's time to do it. You might feel excited for the moment, but if you have strong limiting beliefs and your body feels stress from the idea of doing this new thing, your mind will just fight back those ideas. After feeling this excited, and it's very possible that your mind will just give you 1000 reasons why you cannot start your jewelry business, or why you just you don't need to go to the gym anymore, and you will have all those old stories in your head to keep you where you are, because there you are safe, it's known. Your body which needs to learn how to feel safe, and that's why we need to focus on other things than just convincing our mind. Old limiting beliefs needs to be transformed in the new one, but that will work only if you are working with your body. But no, I'm rambling already, I'm repeating myself. Let's go. Is it easy? No, it's not. Is it fast? No, it's not. But I know it works because I'm doing it myself and I see results. And I wanted to share with you those tools because they are accessible to everyone. If you are here watching YouTube, that means you can research breathwork exercise. You can research on also on YouTube limiting beliefs, how to work with them. You can transform them by yourself. For hypnosis, I used to listen Marisa Peer, I think this is how to say her name. She's a therapist. Her hypnosis on YouTube were actually really helpful at some point in my life. And the YouTube hypnosis is different than the one which you will have with a hypnotherapist, one-to-one, but it's still giving you a lot, and it's for free. Second, trust your intuition, especially now. Scorpio is extremely intuitive and we have so many planets in water signs. But let me add a little disclaimer. If you suffer from anxiety, signals from your intuition, they might be mixed because you experience so much anxiety, fear in your life with an actual anxiety, then it's a bit different story. And okay, a little personal thing. I experienced social anxiety in my life. It wasn't long, it was just a chapter of my life, but I would never think it will happen to me. I never been shy. And then when I had a period of social anxiety, it was such a strange experience of life. And then it was difficult for me to trust my intuition because those signals were not exactly how they're supposed to be. But if everything is alright, if you feel good, I feel great myself, social anxiety experience is over. I'm so glad, it was so strange. Listen to those tiny ideas, this inner voice, which is, let's say, telling you that you want to go to this new cafe, you've never been there before, and you just want to go there. And don't have massive expectations, but this one little choice of going somewhere might be might be a part of your bigger story. Go for it. Call someone you're thinking about. Yes, it's Mercury retrograde, and I don't necessarily mean your exes, but if you are thinking about the person you liked, a friend, but you lost contact, it's a good time to reconnect. Follow those little breadcrumbs, and the most important, follow your joy, follow your excitement. Do the things just because you really want to, and they will make you happy. It's also a wonderful time to reconnect with your intuition when something feels off. It could be, again, relationships, but also food. Scorpio is related to toxicity in our life. It's also about commitment, which are not serving you anymore. If you have the sensation in your body especially, most of us feels intuition this way, but it can be different, then listen to it and see which different choices you're supposed to make right now in your life. Third, trust the natural process of life. Scorpio is the composition. It doesn't have to be dramatic, it doesn't have to be difficult, but something old needs to break down, that something new and real can grow. And if you are into gardening like I am, you know that plants are growing the best, not on the new and fresh stuff. They like something very, very different. The end of the relationship or some work commitment doesn't have to be a failure. It can be a fertile soil for something new to grow. And I'm not saying it just as a cliche. We can look at our old experience in a way, oh, that happened to me, it was so horrible, and we need this time of grieving something. Or we can see how many good things came from it with time. We don't need to rush the process of feeling sad about something or feeling disappointed, but just having this understanding of this thing needs to dissolve, break down, to create something better and more aligned with me. That can really, really help. Life is designed to have challenges. Pain is just a part of life, but suffering is optional. And this is a bit of the Buddhist approach, Buddhist philosophy, not a religion, that we are choosing if we want to suffer, because that's a long-term choice. And the goal is not to avoid all the challenges and pain and everything, but is to learn to train yourself how not to be constantly overwhelmed by them. And I think astrology is really helpful when we are using it in this way, that we just have a new perspective on things and we understand our strengths better. Not that we believe in promise that everything will be perfect. This type of promise exists only on Instagram, I think. I said already about intuition, that it's a good time to follow it. But it's always but in my story. When something feels intense, that's the best word to describe Scorpio, even if it's a bit stereotypical, that doesn't mean it's wrong. It's a lifelong practice of discernment to know is it my intuition speaking, is it my fear speaking, or is it intensity, emotional response which is coming from growth. Because when we are doing something new, we also feel those intense emotions. And yeah, we're supposed to not hide this time, even when it feels uncomfortable. But we truly know inside it's worth it. And the last one, you are not being tested by universe. We are all are being trained to adjust to the life which we really want to have, to the life which is intentional. And especially if you have big dreams or just one big dream, you need to change your shape in some way. And those situations are helping you to do it. You are learning how to live your dream day by day, not just dream about it. And it's a very different story if you already made something in your life which you feel like that was my big goal. You know that this big goal is coming also with the difficult parts, with the boring side. We all know now, I think, that the saying that make your passion your work and you will not work again, it's total bullshit. Because you still need to do some type of like accounting, or let's say you don't like marketing side or social media side, but you're an artist and you need to promote yourself. Even if you live your dream, you still have some aspect of it which are like that. And this changing your shape experience, this training which we have, is here that we can handle those exciting, desirable part, and also those parts which are not so fun. But it's all a part of the process, and it's all of the part of the big story. For this new moon, especially for those few days before and few days after, if you have some type of big surprises, something is changing with your plans, with your schedule, practice calm response and clear-minded redirection. Because of Uranus, we might have those situations, and they don't have to be absolutely stressful. They might be actually amazing. But if they are a little bit stressful, you can observe yourself how much calmer you become in moments like that, and how much easier for you it is to make a good decision. What's the next step? In this time, out of nowhere surprise means more redirection, readjusting the plan than just letting go of everything and staying on your sofa at home. I know you will not do it, but when I was looking at this chart for the new moon, it's so visible that we have a choice here. Are we doing the thing? Are we following some type of the desire, joy plan? Or are we just not? Take what feels real from this video and leave what doesn't. If you would like to understand patterns in your life and how to work with them through perspective of your birth chart, then you know where to find me. I will be open for orders again from 24th of November, and I will be talking about them a little bit more soon. Thank you for being here, and see you next time. Bye!